The system, I don't blame the women. Used to lose a lot, but now I'm always winning. My mind's always stoned, so you can call me vision. You marvel looking up, I'm a hawk to these pigeons. I got bird's eye view, you can call me prey. When I spit, it's like Christmas for how I slay. All these beats on my dinner plate, eating up these rappers.
Welcome to another edition of the Fantasy Sports Matrix podcast. Got my good friend Big Zah, Jay Hoops. How you doing tonight, Jay?
I have many names. I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good. How about you? How are you today?
I'm doing all right. Didn't have a great dinner, honestly. We'll see how long I last before I start to get annoyed and tired. But fun episode today. This is the first episode of How to Lose $10 in 40 minutes.
Well, this is actually a sequel to How to Lose $10. This is the original.
That was episode 0. That was episode 0. This is episode 1 now. That was the origin
and
story.
Welcome back to How to Lose $10 in 4 hours.
Hopefully this isn't 4 hours tonight, but who knows? Maybe we'll just keep going until your AirPods die. But we got a fun episode. We're gonna do a bunch of double dribble drafts, talk through some data. Probably gonna be smoking a decent amount. Jordan's already been smoking, so
Whoa.
You ready to hop in a draft? Whoa.
Enough of these accusations.
Let me know when you're ready to hop in.
This is all alleged. Oh, I'm ready.
All right, you on you. Say go when you're going in.
I'm going in. Yeah, Ben Simmons hooping right now. Almost there. I'm in 6 more.
All right, cool. We got some time then. So what's going on around the league tonight?
Let's check it out, right?
Can you pull that up real quick?
I can see what's up on my phone.
Yeah,
let's see.
I'm trying to get.
I'm a little technologically challenged. I'm like mostly baby boomer with like millennial core, if that makes sense. I'm only 31, about to be 32, but
Are you
some
an
things
Aquarius or are you a Virgo?
No, I'm a I'm neither, bro. I'm a Scorpio. The worst of the worst. But also it's the worst of the worst and the best of the best. The Cavs played I think an Israeli team.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How'd they do? How did anyone on the Cavs
do? They won by 30, but can't really always go by preseason indicators. Like I remember a couple years ago, Kyle Guy had like an amazing preseason, and like where is he now?
Kyle Guy. Wow, I forgot about Kyle Guy. I think he won some like high school dunk contest or something back in the day. That really rings a bell. He went to Virginia, nice. Right?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he did.
He was there with DeAndre Hunter.
Yes, I forgot Hunter went to VA.
Yeah, they had a stacked team that year. And the Jazz are playing the New Zealand Breakers, or the Australia. I don't know, New Zealand. Does that mean
New Zealand? New Zealand Breakers. Yeah. That's what they are. Okay, did this work? Yeah. Okay, cool. Nice. So let's get this started. How are we looking for the draft?
Still 5, I think.
Let's do you freeze. View freeze 1 column. So something else I was.
I think the Spurs are playing right now, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, against the Rockets.
Let's
No Wemby though.
Oh yeah. Share. Oh no, I don't want to share a tab. I want to share the window. Let me share the whole thing to you. All right, try one more time. Waiting on 3 more people. Get started in a sec. We're gonna have a nice little double dribble draft here. Jordan, how many drafts are you in right now? How many have you done?
I'm at like 37. It's been dragging for me,
37?
but yeah, but I want to get a lot more in right before the start of the season, because now like we kind of have like somewhat more of an idea, because like I said, you can't always go by preseason, but at least you know like who stands out. Clearly, we have a much better idea now what we're going to see from Wemby, and that's, you know, second round worthy production. We've been seeing his ADP rise a lot in the last like 48, 72 hours. I've been like trying to take different Wemby builds. So I have like a few times, like yesterday, I was talking to you about how I got like 2 different Luka Wemby builds. One of them I think I have like Lowry Markkanen, and the other one I took Zion. Yeah, like but and I guess at the end of like for your last picks, we're gonna have a better idea of who might be a sleeper pick or two. Because they're resting guys everywhere. It's preseason, can't really weigh it too much.
Yeah, we'll definitely chat a little bit more about that. One thing I wanted to show you that I've added to the matrix sheet is at the very end here, I've started to keep track of preseason stats, and then I have like almost, I probably hide most of these columns, honestly. Titles. So we have underdog scoring minutes, and then I have underdog points per minute for everyone in the preseason. And then we can filter and sort by that or search for specific people. So if you want to be like, all right, how's Zion doing in his 2-game one?
Zion's not yeah. But also with his
Zion doing?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, for anyone we can do this with, if we're looking to see how we did, you can do Zion.
You just had to pick the hot topic.
Yeah, he had the one game where he had 1.5 points per minute, one at 0.9, and then one where he was like barely even playing at 0.5.
But he's really not even trying out there because it's preseason. Yeah. But yeah, that's just an example.
But yeah, you can kind of look at anybody and kind of sort by points per minute, change the threshold. So like let's do like they at least have to get or let's do select all, at least have to have 5 minutes of burn to play. And some of the players, Anthony Davis is a guy that's been showing up a bunch. Obviously, Jokic had a big game, but Anthony Davis, I believe he had multiple. I feel really good about. He's my highest owned big. Let's do clear. The draft hasn't started, right? And Davis has.
Forgot we were in the lobby. Yo,
it is started. You got the first pick.
Wow. Holy shit.
You got a Jokic. And there's a Denver Duke Nets like that. Shout out to
God
my
bless.
Nuggets fans.
Just got blessed.
He's gonna steal Strother from you then in the last round.
Strother, I've been seeing him getting taken in the last round and the second to last round.
I think in the very end of the last round, there was someone who reached on Jamal in the second, third round with Jokic, and I thought that the guy was gonna take Jokic on my inside, so I took him at like 14-11, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Let's bring the draft over here.
Honestly, though, I'm not gonna reach on Strother or any of the other Nuggets guys, respectfully, just because like they'll have good games, but I just don't think they're going to crack the rotation consistently enough to be like a viable fantasy piece. If any of the if it's any of them, like I still think Reggie Jackson gets the most minutes because he's a veteran as opposed to the rookies. This is a Nuggets team that like wants to win. I know they want to develop guys, but
it also depends what kind of role are they going to have if they are in the rotation for, call it 25, 30 minutes a game. Because if that happens to Reggie, like all that means is that Jokic is gonna like everything's gonna go through him. So I don't love that. The thing with Strother is if Michael Porter Jr. gets hurt, have we seen that happen before? If he gets hurt, then I think
he's going to step into that same role.
That exact same role. So I like taking him when I have MPJ.
I like that too. Because it's by the same point you're making is basically like the same point I was making, because it's like assuming that he doesn't play, then he could step up and fill that void. But if Michael Porter Jr. doesn't get hurt, how much time is he going to see? It's all, I actually like it by that.
But like when you think about it though, for this tournament in particular, like your 18th rounder, you don't want a guy that's like, oh, is he going to give me like consistent minutes? You're like, no, I want a guy that can make my starting lineup if something happens and something else happens to get him to that peak performance. And that's a scenario that I think I could see him. If Porter is out, then Strother would benefit. So that's my take.
No, definitely.
I have a couple AD Wemby teams. I might take another one here. I just think the combination of them two is I also really like LaMelo, so this is going to be tough if this guy doesn't take KD. What am I going to do? He takes KD. All right, should I go by the rankings, take Wemby, or do you want me to mix it up?
You do what you want, man.
I'm going to mix it up. I don't want to go too heavy, big. I want to take some LaMelo shares in case he's healthy. That's a big thing for most of my drafts is just like what happens if they're healthy.
Well, I'm going to take him if he
I know he's not coming back to me. I understand that. But I'm okay.
I'm gonna try to rebuild this Jokic and Wemby roster that I love so much. I have one other team that is built like that, maybe two other teams actually.
Yeah.
But it's basically under the assumption that Wemby's going to be your flex if you're going to take Wemby as your second big, whether it's Anthony Davis or Joel Embiid. But I actually do really like that because it's just such a high ceiling of production that it kind of makes it worth it because you can still get really nice wings as well in that same position roughly, or at least on your way back. And like a dude like Wemby, a game where he has 20 points and 5 blocks, 5 rebounds, that's something light. It's damn near a 40-point performance. Like you need that in your flex for sure. If you're getting at least 40 points in your flex, then that's a pretty good indicator that you're doing well. Yeah, coming up here for back-to-back picks.
All right.
This guy's taking forever. I fucking hate that.
Book is another guy.
He took him.
Even with you having another big, he was like, I'm not taking any chances.
Yep.
I really like Booker here. He's a guy I haven't been taking a lot of.
No, you already know what I'm doing.
No, you go. You have like 3 of those builds already, probably, don't you?
I have so many of these. But I think being said, with Jokic, I don't know how many I have with Lowry and Zion. I think maybe if there was if I were to redo those back-to-back picks, maybe I would take honestly like Kyrie and maybe Paul George. I've been really high on Paul George recently.
Yeah.
When he's healthy, he's a real stat getter. Casual 30-point games, and he, like I said before,
what
primary facilitator. What?
This dude took Russell Westbrook in the 3rd round.
It's happening again.
Oh, he took Jordan Poole in the 2nd round too.
All right, it's happening again.
All right, I would make sure not to pass on guards too long because this guy looks like he might be fucking around and trying to to mess up the guard game. That's annoying.
So
George
what do
went.
you? So you really think that they would throw these drafts out if it's something?
Oh yeah. If
did
it's
that
really
happen
bad,
last year?
for hoops, it definitely did, and they were even doing them like right before it closed, which was a little bit annoying. I would have preferred if they had.
Did they
told us-
refund your $10?
Oh yeah. How to waste $0 in 40 minutes? Was the name
No, that's
of
how
that
to waste 6
episode.
months of your life right there.
It's a full year job for me now, so. All right. I'm on the little do-si-do tonight.
Oh, that do-si-do.
What are you smoking? You got runs?
I have various strains. What did I smoke last? I think I smoked some Magic Marker. It's a runts thing. It's like a runts thing. I smoked some Magic Marker, and
Do you sniff it? You don't sniff the Magic Marker?
nah, chill, bro. I mean, like, yo, back in the day in like first, second, third grade, honest to God, I definitely sniffed those markers, but that's not what we're doing today.
All right. All right.
Which could explain a lot, you know.
I'll take.
But no, the Magic Marker's like a RS11 and permanent marker cross or some shit like that. But it's like a runs thing. It's real nice.
Nice.
And then I smoked another clip, I think, of that Gary Payton the other day. Or it could have been the Gelinade. Yo, I kind of hate like the first pick. It just takes so long. And then it's I don't know. It's good and bad.
It's nice to be able to like do other things sometimes, because then you got like picks back to back, and then you got like 5 minutes where you got to worry about something. But if all you're doing is drafting and you're like, all right, I want to pick, and then you get like 30 seconds of fun. Is that what they call it for you?
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answers to.
Fair, good point. Don't answer that.
That's hey, you want to lose $100?
Who are you thinking about right here?
Hopefully Kawhi just keeps falling.
Wow.
Oh, sweet. And then he took Darius. Oh, yo, check out this next pick. I know it's a bit of a reach, but I'm just going to do it.
Wow. Even over Harden.
Yeah. Harden might, I don't know. I don't know. Harden, there's too many question marks there. I'm just going for the long haul. And I'm assuming that Jokic and Lowry will play enough right now, with hopefully Zion as well, that I'll just have enough production to take second to third tier guards until Jock comes back.
The issue though is this Kenny G dude is
Kenny G. Yo, he's playing it's the Dick Fluke solo right here. Yo, what the fuck is he doing? Yo, this is weird.
Like, the issue is it's going to dry up all the other good guards, because other people are going to start reaching. That's why a guy like Kawhi can.
Yeah, but he's not even taking, like, you know.
But I'm just saying, for him, it doesn't matter. But later on, you're going to want to be taking Russell Westbrook, Klay Thompson, Chris Paul. And
yeah, that's true, but it's okay. It's all good. There will be enough guards to supplement some production, at least for me personally.
We'll see. I'm not loving how that's I wanted Maxey. I'm not loving how that's shaking up for you.
You can get Freddie. I like that. Freddie is Maxey. Very similar production right there. I'll talk you into it.
Yeah.
How much Fred VanVleet do you have? Not a lot, right?
Not enough. I'm probably around 8%, which is about even to the field. But
I want to start taking some Fred VanVleet, because he's probably going to get more buckets than Jalen Green. You know, like Jalen might. I think Jalen has a chance to score more than per game than Van Vliet, but Freddie's going to be way more consistent for sure. That's a veteran point guard.
But again, is that what you really want? Is consistency in this type of format? Like he did really well last year because he was playing under Nick Nurse, getting 35 minutes a game with all the other guards they got in Houston. If like Amen starts breaking out or Jalen really starts playing.
But I'll tell you, I'll take a consistent 35 points though. It just kind of depends on your build. Like for me, if I'm stacking at wing and big, I'm not necessarily trying to get the max on guard as well. I could use some 30 to 35 point consistency rather than a guy with more like a variable. In that position, I liked Fred VanVleet over Jalen Green, just for example, or Anthony Simons.
Yeah, I agree. I think he was better than all of those, but in my mind, I think Maxey is in a different tier where I have Fred at the top of that because there's like question marks in that tier. You got Scoot, Simons, Jalen Green, VanVleet. VanVleet is the most confident. Drew Holiday.
Yeah, he's the most sure thing.
But like with Maxey, I just think he's the last guy that you can draft, maybe outside of like Ben Simmons or something, that really has that chance of hitting a round 2 or round 3 outcome at the guard position.
We got Kenny again. He took Dylan Brooks. It's
weird because like maybe it's just what it is like because like I'm seeing all these guards are still at the top of my queue. That's true. The issue is after this tier, he just took all the other guards, like the Klay Thompson.
Yeah, but Dylan Brooks is donuts, bro.
Like this draft is probably going to get thrown out with someone drafting like that. Not only are you taking terrible ADP value, but you're only doing one position. Like this is the definition of what collusion is.
Of what a wash is.
Yeah, that's how he's either paying the rake or colluding with someone. Because like if you were to collude with someone, you would say, okay, you go and draft. This shit team is going to draft all these guards I don't want. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draft a couple elite guards to start, and then make everyone else chase these not good guards, and then the other positions will fall to me later. I think is the idea if you were to do that type of collude. Did he do it again? Oh no, he's up next. Like hopefully he's not allowed to take over 7 or 8. Like he should be done at 8. If he's taking 10, this draft is 100% getting thrown out.
You want to waste $10 in 4 hours of your life?
I hate it, man. It's just like
I know. You know what it is? They just know that.
Yeah.
It took Austin Reeves. Wow. Well, these are all like kind of stupid players, and I don't mean that like that, but he took Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks is big donuts. Who else did he take? I mean, Austin's a serviceable guard, obviously, but it's just it is. It's just a waste of time.
It's bad frustrating. But at least I got Jalen Williams on this team. I will say the colluding is helping because I'm liking my team a lot. So
I like my team too. I took Jalen Green, he slipped, and CJ McCollum. Yeah, so I got my consistent. I got my consistent guy and my ceiling guy.
There can't be many first round Jokic, fourth round. No.
Kawhi teams.
Fourth round Kawhi. End of the third and beginning of the fourth.
Yeah, it's Jokic, Zion, Lowry, Kawhi, Ja Morant, CJ McCollum, and Jalen Green.
It's just mad frustrating.
It's just a stupid team. Like
it's like even if you wanted to only take 5 guards, just trying to be like, all right, cool. As long as you're taking them at ADP. like take good guards if that's your strategy. But this is just obviously someone trying to push the envelope of colluding, and that's really unfortunate. Yeah, and I'm worried that because they're not really, there's going to be overlay. Oh, I'm on the clock. Oh, I got Vassal. Let's go.
Nice. You like Vassal over Ben right now?
Yeah, they're probably about the same, but I think there's a chance. I know you would take Ben, but in a typical draft, I've gotten Ben in the 100s in the last 2 days. There are still people who are letting.
Yeah. It's weird. I've seen it both ways. I don't really see him get taken at ADP. It's usually very early or very late.
Yeah, either nobody wants him or people are like definitely taking him on the earlier side. So, yeah. So let's go over to the board again. Check out your team. So you got Jokic, Markkanen, Zion, Kawhi, Ja Morant, Jalen Green, and CJ McCollum. So that's a nice team. Getting
that team is insane.
Yeah, this team is too good. Underdog, you gotta throw this team out. Obviously, it's not us colluding because we don't want to be wasting our fucking time.
Nah, yo, dude, 75K, here we come. We're gonna win the big one, and I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna quit my 9 to 5. You heard?
on the football stream of this that I do with my keeper league friends, we were talking about like the football prize is like $3 million.
Oh shit! I'm on the clock.
Yeah, and he was like,
"Oh, yo, you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this too."
Let me see. Oh, yeah, both of them. Okay, when you just took Spencer first.
Nah, you like that, right?
I do like that. I do like that.
With no Ja Morant, it's Jalen Green, CJ, Dinwiddie, and Ben.
Yeah.
I like it too.
You could probably even take. You might even be able to go guard. There should be a guard, maybe not in the 10th round.
Yeah, we'll see.
My friend was talking. We were talking about the Best Ball Mania prize of winning $3 million, and he goes, "You know what? If I were to win that money, my life wouldn't change very much. Like, don't get me wrong, it'd be nice." And I was like, "What the fuck is your problem, man? Like, why are you gonna act like that? Say that on stream?" I was giving him shit. And he's like, like I couldn't retire or anything. I was like, I'd find a way to fucking retire.
Well, what does retire mean? What does retire really mean?
Let's save that. We're gonna have some philosophical discussion podcasts on here. Where we,
yo, like I said, I'm gonna quit my 9 to 5. I'm gonna retire. I can't. It's only funny if you really, But anyway.
But no. Just real quick on that point, I do want to eventually have some podcasts or some shows with you where we just like bring up like topics that we talk about like on the phone sometimes or just think are interesting.
Whoa.
Not all of the topics we talk about.
Nah. Yo, I have to say that for like after. I know that's like a success story. Because here's the thing. Like, I guess I just want to have a little bit more under my belt before I drop bombs like that. Philosophical things are fine, but I really the details of like I said, I have many names and known for various things. The memoir coming soon in like 40 years. If we're still alive.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're not gonna be alive in 3 years, so good luck with your 40-year plan there.
How do you know 3? Why do you say 3 years?
We're not getting on about that right now.
but why 3 years and not like 4 years?
I think it's why not 1 year is a better question.
I think that our reality is constantly warping in and out of a shape of like constant destruction and creation in the multiverse. It's almost like if the end happened, would we even know? Because it's happened like mad times, I feel like. But anyway, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Because
let's come back to that at another point because I actually do like that.
That's the details of the other podcast in case anybody was wondering.
But I do like Jalen Duren here, and that was part of my thought process. Was I like
That's
Mark
fire.
Williams and Jalen Duren a similar amount?
Did you take both of them?
No.
Oh,
I
no, the
went
other dude.
Mathurin because I already have AD, so it'd be a little bit aggressive to go both this early. So yeah, I went Mathurin because he's like the last of a guard tier for me. Actually, I kind of like Markelle Fultz. He's a guy I want to be taking a little bit more. Wow, that's late too. I got to move him up in my rankings. I had him.
Yeah, he's been balling.
I haven't really adjusted. Yeah, his points per minute. Let me bring that up from the last game. He was pretty high. PJ Washington, 1.6.
Oh, and Marcus Smart also has been looking healthy, by the way.
Yeah,
there's been reports that he's ramping it up. You know, I think starting the season, he if he's ready to go with no Ja, he could be a nice little pick. I've actually been taking a little bit more of him.
I like him.
It's just that when Ja comes back, will you like him with Ja?
Yeah, because I like to stagger that. Because the only time Marcus Smart was going to be
actually, I took Ja in this build, so I'm a target.
I think you might be. You're up next, by the way. Yeah, if you get Marcus Smart here, that'd be perfect. Because I think he's a perfect guy.
God damn it! How to lose $10, everyone? My team's ruined.
Markelle Fultz isn't bad. If you actually do need a guard, I would take Markelle Fultz there. He's a tier above. Or if you really want to go home or take quickly, yeah, I was gonna say that's also
yes, sir.
Yeah, I have to take a little bit more Q. I've been taking Fultz ahead of him. But yeah,
and I'm gonna just go with Josh Hart as well. I haven't taken a lot of Josh Hart, but with my build, I like because he's a random double. He has like some weird scoring output sometimes. You know, there's a lot of upside, but I'm not really like he's a very consistent like mid-level player. He's not as consistent for his spikes, but with my build, with at my fourth wing, with Kawhi, Zion, and Lowry, you know, it's the chances that Josh Hart outscores like one of them. It's not very high, but it's possible that it might happen. But on that week that it does happen, I'll have him. So, you know, he could have like a 10 rebound game, or with like a few, you know, steals and a couple assists. But he can also have like a 20-point game with like 12 rebounds out of nowhere, you know?
Yeah, he has that nice floor for this build where if one of those guys misses a week, maybe he can fill in like the flex or your second wing spot if maybe two of them are hurt. But then you're right. He is one of the guys that, hey, even if those other guys are healthy, maybe he can sneak in as your wing too if maybe he's playing 4 games that week or something like that. So I think he's starting for the Knicks, right?
He might come off the bench. I think Quentin Grimes will be our starter again. That's usually Thibodeau's thing.
Yeah, I am gonna.
You looking for a wing?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Boyan, but I'm debating between him and Walker.
Dort.
I'm gonna go Boyan.
I like Dort.
I think he might fall. I was thinking about that too because I could pair him with
on the back end, yeah,
with Williams. But yeah, nice. I'm coming back. I know this guy was going to take a guard or two, so I kind of felt like maybe the wings were going to fall. But yeah, Dort is a guy I've been taking on. Although Walker, there's some buzz on Walker. He had a really nice first preseason game, I want to say.
Jarris Walker, yeah. I just wonder how much playing time he gets with all the other guys on the Pacers.
If he's hitting his 3, he's going to be playing with them, man. I guess he went the last 2 games. Is this the last 2 games? I know you can't see my screen right now. I think the last 2 games he hit 1 of 8, but he was 4 of 9 from 3 the first game. Had 9 rebounds, 2 steals, a block. Like he can get after it.
Wow.
But yeah,
I haven't taken much Jarris Walker. Man, this rookie class is crazy.
Yeah, no, this is going to go down. At least it's a very high floor class. I think these guys are going to be around for a long time. Obviously, the guys at the top 2, have that elite potential in my mind. But I think they might be the only all-stars, but I wouldn't be surprised if like 10 years from now, 17,
Nah,
18,
there's
guys are
a
still
few
kicking
all
around.
stars in here. I think. Well, you got Wemby, then there's
Scoot.
Scoot, but then there's the Thompson twins.
You think they're all-star type players, or do you think they're like NBA
Potential, yeah.
championship role
No,
type?
potential.
Like, I think they're better NBA like champion role players than actual all-stars. If that
No,
makes sense.
I definitely could see that. However, Draymond Green was an all-star. So I feel like if they're playing in like certain roles on winning teams and they're a part of winning culture, I think if it's a very close to triple double esque averages, then it's very possible, and they're very popular. The All Star thing is a popularity contest as well.
That's true.
But I also
true.
think that it's just very top heavy with stars, so I guess it is a little bit of a stretch. However, in 5, 6, 8 years in that span of time, the NBA is going to look totally different.
Well, yeah, look at what we're doing with Wemby now. How many other Wemby little clones are we going to have running around?
There's another 7-footer, I think, projected in one of these next drafts, 7'1", versatile.
Nice. We'll do a breaking down high school classes soon. What would be dope? If we like actually turn this into like a thing, and then we like made like our own content around going to like these like high school like hoops games, like similar to like a OTE kind of thing.
Yeah, we can go to the overtime shit though too.
No, sure, no, of course, and we do stuff for them, and shout out Columbus Preschool, but you're on the clock, by the way.
No, I know. I have no idea who I want. I got totally blindsided here.
You wanted Zach? Take Nas.
No, I'm going to take Mitch here.
Okay, you're going with your Nick team?
Yeah, I definitely just panicked.
I had to lose $10 in 40 minutes.
I had to lose $10. Oh God, I was not ready, dog. Here, I'll take Nas too. I'll just take, because I only have one big, so I'll just go back to back big.
Now you're done.
Mitchell Robinson and Nas Reed, sure. Woo. Yeah. Jesus
just
Christ!
Getting all the answers to the test now. All
right. Man, that was intense right there.
Yeah,
I gotta take it easy on the magic marker.
I've liked my drafts. I believe you. I haven't liked my drafts recently compared to the beginning of draft season. Just because some of this later value like isn't there anymore. Like the guys, like when you could get Nas Reed in like the 15th round, like every time, in the 16th round, most times it was like, okay, that kind of feels nice.
Kenny G's drafted 12 guards. It's a wash, people.
It's a wash. Okay.
I guess for the integrity of our 0 viewers, let's just finish up the draft, though. And like.
Yeah, we won't review
Yo,
this
Kenny
one.
G. Yo, he just took Norman Powell. Yo, let's review his team.
No, let's not.
No, we just go up.
All
Look,
right.
Let's see who else is on. Oh, he just took Shaden Sharp. He took all the guys that like we take late. Because you know what? Hey, maybe he's just being petty. And he's just like, yo, fuck y'all. He took all my players.
Hold on, I'm on the clock.
That's wild.
You know what I'm gonna do coming back? Yeah, I've been doing this combo a little bit. Let's do this. I like doing this George THT combo. I think that their arcs of the season could match together. I could see THT starting and playing pretty well, and then Keontae coming on near the end of the year. I worry if it's too far to the end of the year, though. and it's like after the All-Star break is when he really starts popping. But because he looked okay in the preseason game, but nothing to write home about. If I get sniped by THT here, that's gonna suck. Because I probably prefer THT.
But no, Kenny G is gonna take him, yeah.
No, I'm on the side. I looked at that. I was like, wait, is Kenny G on my inside or my outside? So, no, Kenny G is not up before me. I'm about to pick again. Yeah. Let's see. Kenny G. He also had Jordan Poole, Westbrook, CP3, Brooks, Reeves. Oh. Take over.
Look at this. He's taking all the guys that we like taking late. I just think he's being petty. He's clearly watching the stream.
I like Norman Powell.
I do. It's because I took Kawhi early. He's just mad. Who do you take first?
Steph. So, like, it started normally.
Nah, that's high for Steph. He took Steph over Shea.
No, it's true. No, he was in it from the jump. It is the worst pick to have. So I could see him just being like, fuck the 6th pick. I'm just going to pick a bunch of guards. So the question is, who do you think his wings
I would just throw it out. Yo, that's what it is. He wants to give his $10.
But the last 3, that's funny if he was doing that. The last 3, oh, sorry, I got coffee.
Go on mute, dog.
I'm not on mute?
No, it's okay. We can hear you cough. It's for the ASMR viewers.
Wait, was I not on mute just now?
No. That's like full audio.
I've done that
it's
before.
It's the do-si-do.
Yeah. Man, I think I farted one time. That was the new button. You would have said
That's
something.
Mad funny. On our
so
screen?
maybe I did. Yeah, I think so. I haven't really been doing it lately. So wait, hold on. You can hear me right now? You can hear me? You can hear me?
Yes.
I can see you. Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, it's supposed to be the mute button, but apparently not.
God damn it.
Right.
It's mad funny.
What are you gonna do here? You're gonna go wing probably?
I'm targeting Cam Thomas to round out my nets.
That seems like too much.
No, that's just enough.
Like, unless you're assuming Cam is getting traded, I don't think that's
because he's a different, like I said the other night, like they can all have good games in the same game. He's a different kind of guard than Dinwiddie and Ben Simmons. They can all play on the floor together. You know?
Yeah, but you want a guy that can go for a week though, not just one game. It's like
no, he can happens, but last season he had like back-to-back 40-point games.
Yeah, when everyone else was out. So in that scenario, 2 other players on your team are going to be out.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, but I still like the stealing from, even if he has back-to-back 30-point games, bro, I'll take that. And I also took Grant Williams to round out on the wing.
Nice, I like Grant. That would have been a pick I was thinking about. I guess I like Cam. I don't like him with both other guards. That's the problem. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just think that's too much. There's way too much New York on your team as well.
Nah, there's never enough.
You have 2 Knicks and 3 Nets. No,
yeah.
3 Knicks and 3 Nets.
Yeah, boy. I didn't even know I was doing that, but I like it. I love this team. Come in. Why not? It's just too New York for you. You've been in the mountains too long, bro. You got to come home.
Come home? There's dirty, smelly, sweaty subway ride. Fuck out of here. I'm good. You have to pay me so much money to live in New York City. It wouldn't be worth it. No one would want to pay me that much money.
I know, shit is crazy, dude.
I had a
It's
point to say, but I
it's
forgot.
definitely not easy. It's definitely not easy.
No, I don't like how much New York and like you're having 6 players from 2 teams. How are you going to get elite production? And they're not
It's
even
whoever. It's whoever's night it
4
is.
players. It's not even the top 2 players on each of the teams.
Exactly.
No,
It's the dart throw players. Well, I mean, even
how to
on
lose $10 in 40
how to
minutes.
lose $10. But they're none of the players though. It's more like when these role players explode and have these crazy nights that are better than the starters that I have. I'm not going to get beat by that. So it's basically just a hedge against my own players. But I definitely also agree that it is a lot. But
because you're trying to win
at the
75K. Think of the guy that only has 2 of those guys and then has someone else that can get in his starting lineup on a different occasion or maybe even in that same week. Like,
well, let's also look at the other guys that were available. I went Cam Thomas and Grant Williams. Do you like any of these other guards or wings over those 2 players there?
You went, say it one more time. You went Cam Thomas.
Cam Thomas and Grant Williams back to back. And then it's KJ Martin, Trey Murphy, Josh Richardson, Kulaby, Portis, Bogey. You know, do you like any of these guys more than those 2 picks?
With the way you constructed your team, yes. I prefer Bogey. I prefer Hardy. I think when you make that decision that you're taking Simmons and Dinwiddie, you're not taking Cam Thomas. It's just like you're out of the 75K question now, basically, in my mind. Maybe not. Maybe the Nets guards are really good, and they're really good only in a few weeks, and
that's kind of what my logic is. That like I think that each one of them will only have top weeks, maybe 1 or 2 times. Cam Thomas maybe only once, but Dinwiddie might be able to sneak in there on like a weird one. He has very productive games at times. Paul Reed, but Ben as well. But this team is also really structured around my wings and Jokic, so. These guys are just reliable 30 to 40 pointers, along with my high ceiling wings and low floor wings. You know.
All right, let's review Kenny G's team and we'll get out of here.
It doesn't matter. What are we talking about? This shit is a wash anyway.
We got Steph Curry, Jordan Poole, Russell Westbrook, Klay Thompson, Chris Paul, Dylan Brooks, Austin Reeves, Shaedon Sharpe, D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Melton, Dennis Schroeder, Malik Monk, Norman Powell. This is where he makes his money. And he's just taking the most ADP value he can possibly take. Yeah, he's just taking the most ADP value. He got Max Strus, Bobby Portis, and Cam Whitmore. That team is definitely finishing in first place. This draft is for the birds. Yeah, luckily you don't have to deal with the repercussions of your Spencer Dinwiddie, Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas.
This is my favorite team.
Right, do it again next time. Next time you can get.
I won't get to.
Oh, now you're not. Oh, I can't do it now. Sure. Who's gonna be your last pick? Who's gonna be your last pick? Just tell us.
Let's see. I haven't given it much thought here.
Yeah.
If you really want to know,
take Strother.
Yeah.
Or take Hunter Tyson. This can be your one Hunter Tyson share, and it gets thrown out. You don't have to say anything anymore.
Oh no! You know what I'm gonna do? This is my Imani Bates team.
Ooh, no! You actually got to make a real Imani Bates team.
Why isn't this a real Imani Bates team?
Because this draft is gonna get thrown out.
All right. I'll take Strother. Yeah.
Okay, the one that won't count, I'll take Strother.
Yeah. There you go.
All right.
How am I only projected for 34,000? This team is insane.
I think they've been lowering the points. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I hope so.
Let me know when you're ready to hop in. Usually
Yo,
they
so
start right around the other ones.
my team exposure here is 3 guys on New York and Brooklyn, 2 guys on Denver and New Orleans, and then the rest is just singles, but a lot of pairings. Yeah, I'm ready to do another one.
Yeah, let's
Double
start
dribble.
Ready?
Yo, I'm in one. It says draft starting soon. You want me to leave it?
No, you're gonna be in it. All right, we're both gonna be drafting them at the same time. You just got
nice.
the last. You got the last spot.
Oh, I didn't know you were in it. Oh, nice.
No. I'm not in that draft.
Oh,
I'm saying I'm not in that draft. You got the last spot.
True.
It's all right.
I'll
talk to.
I got confused because I'm actually because I got confused because I had the last pick. So I literally got the last spot.
No,
so I thought you were in the. So I thought you were in the lobby as well, and saw that I had the last spot in the draft, but I have the last pick.
When it says,
so I just got. I know, yeah. Starting soon, I just joined. I know.
Then that's when it's done too. If you're the 11th person and you say one more, you can leave right away. But if you come in as the 12th person in a draft, that draft is immediately
it's locked in.
Yeah. So we just missed it by a little bit, but I only got 8 more people. I'm waiting.
I don't know why we just didn't join the lobby, because everyone who was probably in that last draft was like, yeah, fuck this, and just went to do another one, you know?
Yeah, but they probably did that a lot earlier than we did. That's
what I'm saying. We fucked up.
Who are the names in your draft?
Ajax, Skyhook, Younger, Gartman, Saints, Stormwater, Shilly, Piggy Bank, Uncle Ben.
Really? There's someone named Uncle Ben?
I think so.
All right. Yeah, I think I haven't. How many of those are badges? I don't really recognize many of those names.
I think they're all bad. What do you mean badges? Like they have that thing on it?
Like the red shield,
red
thing.
Black shield. There's a lot of badges.
Oh yeah, a lot of badges in here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
yeah.
glad I didn't get in that one. So what pick do you
what
have?
is it? What does that even mean?
It's like you do a certain amount of drafts or win a certain amount of money, and you get the label. So like black is, I forget. We're gonna look up the rules right now. Where do I find this? Rules. What's it called? Experience. Okay. So if you're in black, the white and black is if you play in more than 500 contests or win at least 6 contests with combined prizes of 2,500 or more.
Oh, it's just a highly experienced thing. Oh, okay,
yes,
okay, I see.
Exactly. And
I haven't used Underdog for shit really, so.
No, you haven't. You've been doing.
I did win one thing though.
The pick'em, you said, right?
Yeah, the football thing, and like one basketball thing too. But then I did 2 in a row for preseason, and they both got thrown out.
Oh, because you only did 2 picks or 3 picks and only like one person played, right?
Yeah. So I just had back-to-back picks, and I took Kevin Durant and Julius Randle. I had another build recently that I had the last 2 picks, and I took both of them as well. So we'll see how it fills out with the rest of them.
What did you what's going on in your draft right now?
That's what I just mentioned. I just took back-to-back picks with Kevin Durant and Julius Randle at the end. Yeah,
I was
it's all good. Yo, should I join your lobby as well? Because I have back-to-back picks in this draft. I could probably do both of them.
All right, I was waiting for 3 people, so hop in now if you're going to do it. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because you're at the 12th spot, you said? 2 people?
Yeah, 2 more. That's me.
All right, you're
nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Yeah, no, this will be fun. Make
Yeah.
sure,
Like I'm
can
I'm
you,
19 picks away though. It's mad easy. I can just like, you know,
yeah,
the
set
odds
your
that
cue,
the odds that it laps. Yeah.
set your cue, and you'll be all
Yeah, we're
right. All right.
starting.
Give me the
Sweet.
first pick. Give me the first pick. Give me the first pick. Ninth pick. Sky Hoops in this one too. Oh yeah, it's a lot of the same
I'm
people.
drafting with him.
He's in this one and with okay, Winky's in this one.
Yeah, Sky Hoops is in my draft. Yeah. And
So
in
you
our
got the 11.
last one. Yep.
You got the 11 pick.
Yep.
All right. All right, you're on.
Well, I guess
you're on
that's
now.
not so bad
you're on the
though.
inside.
Yep.
Yeah, because now again, and you're going to be drafting similar players, so you'll have a pretty good
very
idea
similar.
of who you
Yep,
want to
yep.
take.
Yep. And it's actually much easier too because I have the screen to look at as well as my phone.
Oh yeah, true. So I'll just keep this one up here, and
exactly.
I'll poke you when it's your time. So you're already doing some of your first doubles here.
Yeah.
Your multi tables. This is
well, I need to catch up and do yeah. I mean, I did one the other day that it was kind of a lot, but it's fine.
What do you mean? Oh, with two, I see what you're saying. Yeah, doing the multi table.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get having it at this side, having it at 11 and 12 as your picks. That's going to make it a lot easier.
It's fine because there's so much more time in between the picks. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Anthony Davis, come on down. I'm going to either win or lose a lot of money because of Anthony Davis. All right.
Am I just going to end up with the same players that I just took?
You should try and dupe your team.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
See if you get the exact same team. You gonna take Wemby?
We'll see. See who's available. So I took
you
Randall.
took Randall last time. Yeah.
Here, let's see what happens.
That's a fun combo because I bet KD and Randall aren't on the same team.
Yeah, but you know what though? Yeah, I'm gonna take Wemby. I'm gonna spice it up.
Because that's definitely a very unfamiliar pairing. I don't think Wemby's been going on.
Because I actually have another KD and Julius Randle team other than the one that I just took. So I'll do K Wemby, sure.
Take Randall this time. I think I had AD LaMelo last time, so I don't mind mixing that up. I also want to get more Dame. I'm at 10 or 12%, but he could really smash this year. Ooh, Booker going early too. Yeah, I got to figure out what I'm doing with the guards in that range because it is nice getting wing in that third, fourth round as well. So sometimes it's weird not having a guard by the fifth round, and then you get one of your John Morant teams, which isn't the end of the world, but not my favorite way to build a team. How's your other draft going?
I'm about to have back-to-back picks. I wanted Paul George. He just got taken because I started Julius Randle, Kevin Durant. Karl Anthony Towns slipped. He just got taken. I think Jaren Jackson's on the top with Kyrie Irving. I think I'm going to go Kyrie and there's DeJounte, there's Jamal Murray. I don't have a lot of Jamal Murray.
You would take Kyrie over Fox?
Fox is
sorry. My bad. You're in a. My bad. I was looking at this board.
I think I'm going to take.
Was Jamal there? No, I guess I'd rather have
Yeah,
Kyrie than
I'm gonna take Jamal. I haven't taken a lot of Jamal Murray. I just did a Jamal and Kyrie pairing. I haven't
Yeah.
taken a lot of Jamal Murray. I have a lot of Kawhi Leonard, so I'm gonna just mix it up here.
Are you taking KD with your first pick, or like
Yeah,
another like KD Randall?
I took KD Randall back to back at 12 and 13.
Yeah. I like that. I wanna do that a little bit more, doing wing. I've been forcing AD still, but I think going KD, grab another wing, because those guards that fall, like I do want some Jamal Murray teams, because I could see him putting up an All Pro level season. He's trying to get paid. We were talking about that earlier. I think he could really have a nice breakout season. So
Definitely.
let's see what Winky does. Interesting. He's going 2 guards first. That's a nice guard pairing now. Shea and Dame. I maybe have 1 or 2 of those kind of teams, but that's a very hard pair to get.
Yeah. I think I have 1 or 2 of those as well.
You got DeRozan. This might be a mall team myself, actually. Let's go Scotty. I don't have as much Scotty as I want, just in case he makes that big jump and starts taking some of those Pascal usage rates.
Scotty Barnes.
I definitely think that could be a nice pick, but
I think I'm targeting Kyrie here.
Okay.
I think I'm going to target, Kyrie, and I think I'm also going to take Kawhi on the back end.
BI?
Yeah, exactly. To pair with K.
Have you been taking any Jalen Brunson lately?
Not recently, just because I've been thinking about the spike factor. There's a lot of guys like, but the thing is like his 18 points holds so much weight, to like, someone might get 30 in a loss, but Jalen Brunson's going to get you 18 to 25 and like wins. It sucks that it gets so undervalued here. I mean, not undervalued here, but just in general. I think he'll be an all-star though still.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an all-star year for Brunson for sure. By default, he's going to get it from the coaches. He was the starting point guard for the USA team, even though they didn't win shit. Well, like he's going to get an all-star appearance.
We can't use that anymore as a positive, He don't come back with any bling. We don't give you any credit. There should be a better moniker to that, but
no ring, no credit, or no medal. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
you think of something later. How about that? All right, taking a look at some of the other teams here. Jokic, Fox, Zion. I don't mind that, but that's probably pretty common. Giannis, Jaylen Brown, Cat. Don't like JB or Cat really. Are you taking much Jaylen Brown?
My bad, bro. I was looking at my other team. Hold on. Good. I got confused. You know what's funny? My other team is like, I think we already lapped that draft in the one that we're doing, and I got really confused. Like it's moving faster than the other one.
What pick are you in the other one?
I'm the last one. 12. Sorry.
No, but what pick are you at? Like in the draft currently?
56.
Okay, so we're almost at the same point. We're at 52. So yeah, this is
I got mad confused. Yeah.
That's mad funny. So yeah,
the fantasy matrix started trapping me. Yeah.
The Matrix, Morpheus.
Because I'm like getting confused. Yeah. Like keep going. Oh, okay. KD, Vic is an orange shit. Okay.
No, I'm saying your squad. You got KD, Vic, Kyrie, and Kawhi. I'm about to be on the clock. Let's see who's falling. I don't really need a big. If Maxey falls, I'm going to take Maxey. Even talking about him. I might grab Şengün or Chet here if Winky takes Maxi, though. All right, perfect.
Take your time, though. Oh, damn.
Oh, sorry.
Because I need that. It's okay. I'm going to be picking at the same time. Yeah.
I know you're freaking out right now. Well, set your cue so that you got guys ready to go. Like, know who you want.
No,
Who you gonna take? You're on the clock. You want Simon, Scoot?
All right, here we go. Hold on, here we go.
You got 15 seconds, bro. What are you doing?
Boom.
Wow, okay. Going double big with Vic.
Oh my God, the stress is. I shouldn't have done this on stream. I can't double draft. Okay. Yo, this is too much. And now we're going. It's just crazy because the draft position was too similar, so it's just like fucking me up for like who's on, because I have Kevin Durant on both teams.
Well, that should make it easy. Now you just know who you're picking and who you're not picking.
Yeah.
I
made it easy. Sengun, Jeremy Grant. That's standard procedure for me.
I'm gonna take your boy Jalen Green here if Simons goes.
Take your time though. I gotta stagger my draft somehow.
No, I'm just gonna keep speeding this one up.
Yeah. Oh, that's true too.
I think that's gonna help. And then
I can't believe that they just like that they caught up like that. I think I had the exact same pick, or like roughly the same. What are we up to in this one?
64.
Wow. And the other one, it's at 69 in this one.
Yeah, we're at 67. It's like you're gonna be caught pretty quickly here.
We started like 3-4 rounds after. It's crazy. It's been going so fast.
But it took a minute for it to. It wasn't like immediately after it started again.
Yep. Yeah, they're both at 14 picks away from me. Like, what are the fucking odds, yo? It's just horrible.
So some other teams, Winky went Shea, Damian Lillard, DeMar DeRozan, Jaren Jackson, Jabari, Nick Claxton. I don't love Jaren Jackson. I haven't taken much of him. What's your take on Jaren Jackson? I feel like unless he's taking a major jump offensively,
it's possible that we're undervaluing him because he gets a lot of blocks. He's not going to get you 30 all the time, but with those blocks and some rebounds, it could be a consistent high to mid 30 level fantasy point guy. But I just think the ceiling is a little bit lower for him than some of these guys. He might have a low floor.
Yeah, so he's played 3 games in the preseason so far. He had 46 points, 32 points, and 29 points with 1.8,
there you go.
3 and 1.1. So that's pretty solid for points.
Yeah,
per
it's
minute.
good. No, that's real good. That's real good. But like I said, that's like high 30 average. But that spike with the 40, yeah, he's more. Yeah, that pretty much 2 games he gets the floor, 1 game he gets the ceiling.
All right, his points per minute were at 1.34. For some reason, I feel like that was lower than I was thinking it was.
Man, they're still at both. They're both at 6 picks away. This is ridiculous.
All right, well,
if you draft, just take your time, please.
I'll let the clock go for this one.
Or actually, depending on which. So I'm 4 picks away in this one. That's the one with you. So I think if you go faster, that's also okay. Because I'm 5 picks away in the other one. Yeah, you can go fast. Pause.
I'm gonna go fast.
Pause.
What am I gonna do coming back here though? Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take MPJ and then do a Strother build anytime I can. Okay, so looking at points per minute. Oh, I got to draft more Jaren Jackson. That's been a mistake. So, okay, this is interesting. So, Cat had a 1.12 points per minute. Bam had a 1.14 points per minute. They're both being drafted over Triple J, who had a 1.35 points per minute on the same amount of. Oh wait, no. How many minutes per game? On less minutes too. So that's part of it. Is Jaren Jackson's only playing about 28 minutes per game. So if that goes up, he is going to be very close to putting up second round numbers. Okay. I am going to make a very concerted effort to start taking them. Yeah, like Sabonis was putting up 1.3 points per minute last year. He's a first round pick. Huh. Okay. I do like Devin Vassell.
Sorry, I was just we are at the same part of the drafts, man. It's ridiculous.
I know I can't count
and the
on
teams
you.
Are so similar.
I'm going without you. I know you're doing a double table right now, so that's why I'm just talking a bunch.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna flip over for a hot sec over to this screen. So, looking at some of my data real quick as George's going through his stuff. Looking at the bigs sorted by ADP and points per minute. Sabonis 1.3, AD 1.5, Cat 1.1, Bam 1.1, and then JJ 1.3. Mobley's a guy I'm not taking, and I feel very good about that. But I have not been taking enough Jaren Jackson. Interesting.
Yeah, I haven't either, actually.
DeAndre Ayton was at – oh, no, that's 1.13. I'm bugging out. But Walker Kessler at 1.2 points per minute on very low minutes, too, on 23 minutes per game. So he should be – I probably yeah, that Ayton, Claxton, Kessler range, even with Turner mixed in there, is kind of interesting. We got a little bit of time before our next pick. Yeah, who else was putting up good points per minute? So Pirtle putting up good points per minute. I wonder, interesting, and he was only at 27 minutes per game, and that might go up with the coaching change there.
You're talking about Pirtle?
Yeah, do you think maybe they go big a little bit more and try and, I guess, have an actual center on the court more, or you think they'll just keep going?
Well, Pirtle's Masai's guy. You know, he was there before. I think he could have a very similar to what like Nurkic does type of season.
Yeah, because where's Nurkic? This isn't perfect. He was at 1.13, so about the same production as Ayton. So it's easy to see a scenario where they both just kind of continue on doing similar production to what they had before. Nurkic is going to want to demand the ball as well. Interesting. Duran's points per minute was under 1, which is pretty bad for.
Well, it's skewed by most of the season. He came on late.
But even when he was playing earlier, it didn't seem like he had any major, like, just production while he was on the court. That's the thing. You want to be able to see, even in a low sample size, that you got above that 1-for-1. Even Gafford, very similar, that he's below 1-for-1. All right, let's go back to the draft real quick. All right, so we're up next. I could go double down on Duran. I don't think I'm going to do that now. I took him with AD last time. So I could take a guard or a wing here. Been taking Mathurin a lot. Maybe go D'Lo here.
Nice. I was kind of thinking about him as well.
So what do you think about D'Lo with AD? Is that okay? I don't want to.
Yeah. No, I do like that.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's take him with.
There's a lot of pressure on D'Lo to perform well.
Yeah, and now we got some wings coming up. Denny Advie, SoCan, Obi Toppin.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm looking at SoCan right here because I took Wemby.
oh yeah, SoCan. Yeah, you just took him. I was gonna say. We're in the same draft. Oh yeah, I got my churro still. I can have my churro right now.
Oh, sweet.
Some nice little ASMR for you.
Nice if you're into that. Absolute torture if you're not.
I can't use this on stream. Hold on.
Just go on mute, bro.
Yeah, I'll do that in a little bit. So we're about to pick Denny. Don't have much Denny. Oh, hi, Denny. Have we lapped your other?
I think we just took. I think it's like, yeah, those last. I just went 109 and 110,
Okay, so you're basically at the.
or 108 and 109, and then 110, 111 just went. What are we up to in this one? Oh yeah, we lapped it. We lapped it. That's crazy. So my team in that one, because I got confused when I started talking about taking Jamal Murray, because I took Kyrie also, and I took so this team
I'm gonna go on mute. You go off for a sec.
Yeah. So just to review this team that I have in the other draft that I'm doing is Kevin Durant, Julius Randle went back to back with the 12th pick. Then I took Kyrie Irving and Jamal Murray, Nick Claxton, Keldon Johnson, Jonas Valanciunas, Azor Thompson, D'Angelo Russell, and Shaden Sharp. So I went pretty heavy in the wing early, and then took back-to-back guards. Didn't have a big for a while. I think I'm going to target like a 6-6-4 build for this particular team. The other team that I'm doing with Bob is a little bit more of a stretch. I got really confused earlier because it's such a similar position, so it kind of started tripping me out. It wouldn't have been so difficult if I got a different place in the draft, but with this draft lapping the one that I did previously, definitely a little trippy. Yeah, like I had to stretch it and go for Kevin Durant and Wembanyama in our room just to make it a little interesting for myself. Like you said, trying to dupe your team, yo, that's a lot. It's a lot worse. Don't dupe your team; it'll drive you crazy. That's the Matrix for real. But now it seems like we've decoupled a little bit. I'm 6 picks away in the other draft. Oh no, in this draft, and 11 picks away, 5 picks away in this draft, and then 11 picks away in the other one. It's going so slow in that other lobby.
I bet there's a lot of people that aren't
aren't drafting.
In the room.
Yeah, they just
have rankings set and are going off ADP or going off.
Sounds about right.
All right, we're gonna be up in a few. Like I think Winky. I don't know if he's drafting. I think he just sets rankings and lets the board come to him. Take an ADP when he can. All right, what are we gonna do? Could go big, but no, he's gonna take quickly. Yeah. You know what? I don't like Brook Lopez, but 30 picks fucking after ADP, I'll take a swing. I don't have.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta take it while it's there, you know?
You know, I never take him, but that's a point where it's like, okay, that's a combination where it's probably going to be pretty unique. I spilled a bunch of cinnamon on my chair.
We're also going to do the cinnamon challenge later just for some extra exposure. Yo, you remember when that was a thing?
There was like the saltine challenge,
the saltine challenge.
Maybe that was just more of a social fad. You know, if it's like, can you eat? I think it's like 6 saltines in a minute without any water or something like that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Or like the Tide Pod challenge, wasn't that a thing?
Oh, the Tide Pods is crazy. Are they still doing that?
No, I think they started like they made warning labels like, oh, do not eat this now on the fucking thing. I'm gonna.
Yeah, these kids are retarded. I mean, remedial. Sorry.
3 episodes in a row, you've said the R word. I heard someone else at work saying that and said that and like they were just talking about that word and they were like, what word can we use instead of the R word? And I was like thinking about the R word. What are they saying? The R word. It's like, oh, that's a word. That
did you chime in? It was like remedial, the other R word.
No,
that's
I didn't want to get in on that. I didn't want to get in on that. Yeah, this is starting to slow down now. Winky looks like he's tuned out. Let's take a look. How's your other team doing? Give me a little recap on that team now that I'm back.
I'm actually drafting right now.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take a wing here. I think I'm gonna take. I'm torn between Dort and Kuminga. I think I'm gonna go Kuminga. So that team, I started off with Randall at 13 and Kevin Durant at 12. And then I got Kyrie, Jamal Murray, Nick Claxton, Keldon Johnson, Valanciunas, Azor, D'Lo, Shaden Sharp, DeAnthony Melton, and Jonathan Kuminga.
Okay.
But yeah, it's solid. It's solid. It's just got it's a little bit too weird doing the same thing at the same time. I feel a little crazy. Well, more crazy than usual, which I don't like.
Sure.
I have like a threshold that I don't like to cross. And when I do, it just feels weird. So that's kind of where I'm at right now.
I feel you. The anxiety level reached a point for you where you couldn't casually go about your business anymore.
I wouldn't even say it was anxiety. It's just like my brain stops processing things. And then I only go into like one mode. And then the two things. Remedial, yes. Remedial. Very remedial. And we were in some remedial classes. Yo, speaking of which, the Miss Schwartz thing yesterday. Wait, is today Monday? Yeah. Her like retirement thing.
Yeah, how many years? How old is she? How many years was she working there?
She's like 91, my G.
That's crazy. She was old when we were still there, middle school.
Yo, she was the oldest one there. She was older than Miss C. Rest in peace.
No, she was not.
Yes, she was. That was the whole thing. Miss C just looked older, but Schwartz was older. I love how you're like, no, she's not. Yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Because their kids are about the same age.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're about to be on the clock. Love you, Miss C. Love you, Miss Schwartz. Hope you guys are doing well.
Yeah, well, Miss C's dead. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Miss Schwartz is still kicking, though. God bless her soul. You know?
Yeah.
She really held it down for me after I broke into school and changed my grades and got caught. That's for the other pod, if anybody wants that. I ain't telling that story for nothing less than $1 million.
Nobody wants to hear that story. No one's gonna.
I don't know. I disagree. No one's gonna pay for that. I agree. People would love to hear it. No one's gonna give me nothing. All right, we're drafting here. What are we doing? How to lose $10? Who do I like? I'm going to take Grant Williams.
Nice.
Is it? I don't know.
I like him. I like him a lot, especially in the 150s there. I think.
Yeah, I actually like it too. I like it too. It was a solid pick. I think I'm going to target guard now, though, whoever's there. I think I'm going to go maybe THT.
It's a good one. I was thinking about that. You don't want to take Dylan Brooks?
Kobe White went off, though, too. I might just take Kobe White, switch it up. Do I want Dylan Brooks?
That's what I said.
That dude gets like no stats, bro.
I'll tell you his preseason.
He is dookie. No, I'm going THT. That boy is better than Kobe White.
Yeah.
More counting stats.
So Kobe White, okay, actually 1.4, 1.1 in 2 of his games. That's in 20
Oh
something
wow,
minutes.
solid. Pretty solid.
Yeah, you'll take that. I'll do that. I like that more than some of the other guys you got around here. Yeah, let's do that. And you know who I'm going to take coming back now?
Huh.
Julian. And I'll take a big.
So I just took
Bobby
Nas
Portis.
Reed and Grant Williams in my other draft. And in that
Yeah,
one, Nick Claxton and Valanciunas are my bigs. So I really like Nas Reed there.
Yeah, I was looking at Nas Reed here. I like took a little scroll down to see if he was around, and he wasn't. So that was a little bit disappointing. But there's a couple of bigs I don't mind getting, but maybe even do a – no, I can't do a Hayes on – maybe I will do a Hayes on this one. Probably not, though. But there's definitely going to be Strother and a big. But, yeah, it's so funny how these bigs fall, though, sometimes where it's like at a certain point you just kind of feel good with who you got. And then – actually, no, like Nas Reed and Lively and Looney and Zubac are going pretty earlier than I thought, actually. This is a little bit more normal of a draft, but it's interesting. Some of these guys are just like Bobby Portis, Mitchell Robinson. Guys are like not interested, not drafted at all. It's a little bit weird. The big, it shows up more than a lot of other positions, I feel like. But yeah. What are you thinking now that you know my plan?
I was just looking in the other lobby real quick. Sorry.
Oh, you're in the other one? No, you're good.
Yeah.
Now we know you can't handle a double table.
I told you the other day when I was doing it, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that again. But, I was really feeling myself on stream. And it turns out it was too much for me to handle.
You fold it under pressure?
No, it's not that. It's just like my brain can only process so much, So it's like you'll be talking.
Are you setting a cue when you're doing this or no?
I usually do, but because of the close position in the draft order, right? It really confused me, like who was on my queue. And like even now, I just took Grant Williams in like both drafts. So it's like it's just like mad confusing to draft like according to need, even with the queue. Because then like if someone disappears or whatever, then it's like, all right, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. So I basically stopped doing the queue like like eight picks ago.
No, you got to have the queue ready for what the potential amount of picks are. I'll teach you one day how to use your queue. We'll go through a professional. You know what we should do? Well, they're not fast. Actually. I was gonna say I could do like 3 or 4 drafts at once, but they don't happen 3 or 4 at once. Like you could do that with like football. You could do like 5 fast drafts at the same time, and like they could all fill like within a minute, and you're just doing 5 with like on like the same tab up top. I think it's probably a little bit easier on your computer to do than on your phone as well.
That's pretty crazy.
But yeah, we'll just stick to one. So you're up right now. You're gonna go big
here.
You got Horford.
Yeah, I think I just took Al Horford.
Bobby Portis there at 177 would have been fun as well. I thought about that. I just really wanted Strother. Any of these picks are kind of the same. Paul Reed was the one I was looking at. But like I don't know, Mitch, I'll take here. You took him in the 13th round. Last draft, 14th round.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll feel real good scooping up that ADP value for Mitch.
And I think I'm gonna take a guard here at the end.
You want to take Christian Brown?
No. I think I'm gonna go. This is a dart throw here. I'm gonna go Jalen Suggs.
Nice. Okay, I've been taking him a little bit more. He's been having.
He's a Christian Brown type, but with more scoring.
Yeah, which is what you need if you're actually getting.
Exactly. That's why I'm staying away from Christian Brown because
Yeah,
he'll get you like 5-6 points really at the most. I mean, we'll see what happens though if he sees a full season with more playing time for him though. He could have
yeah,
more.
but we talked about it last podcast. It's the same reason I'm kind of fading him. Is like
Hmm.
KCP is starting, and we're not even taking him.
So we
So
just finished our draft. My other draft is still going.
wow.
Crazy,
Let me
right?
know. Let me know when that draft is done, and we'll hop in at the same time
I'm
again in
almost
another
I'm
draft.
almost I'm almost done. Yeah, we're at pick 177 right now. We're
Cool.
not
So
even in
I'll
the
recap.
by a whole
I'll
round.
recap
We
our teams,
nice.
and then I'll have you do your team for the draft you're currently in after I finish. So your first team right here, you had KD, Vic, Kyrie, Kawhi, Sengun, Jeremy Grant, Ben Simmons. I didn't notice you took Ben Simmons there. That's a nice place for Ben Simmons. I would prefer Vassell still over him. I remember you asked me about that in the first draft, but I think I'd still
Hmm.
rather have Vassell than Ben. Vassell fell a lot then. Interesting. Shokan, Obi Toppin, Amen, Melton. Melton's a guy I want more of. His some of his per minute preseason numbers I think have been really good. I think he was playing today, so maybe I don't have the most updated one. But yeah, 1.6 and 1.1. I think today was closer to that 1.2, 1.3. If Harden gets moved, he could be in for a huge role there. I really like Melton a bunch. Then you got Grant Williams, THT, Al Horford, and Jalen Suggs. Then my squad, I got Anthony Davis as usual, Julius Randle, Scotty Bonds, Jamal Murray, Tyrese Maxey, Anthony Simons, J Dub, Michael Porter Jr., D'Angelo, Denny. Oh, hi, Denny. Brooke Lopez, Tari Eason, Malik Monk, Kobe White, Strother, and Mitch Robinson. Super fun
Yeah,
team.
nice. You got Mitchell Robinson with your last pick there. That's great.
Yeah, right. I'll
Hmm.
definitely take that.
Hell yeah,
Bobby Portis
for
would have been
sure.
fun to pair with Brooke, but yeah, it's a fun team. Go through your other team real quick before we
So
hop into the
that
draft.
one I just finished up. Uh, that's the Kevin Durant, Julius Randle team. I went back to back guard after that with Kyrie Irving and Jamal Murray, then Nick Claxton, Keldon Johnson, Jonas Valanciunas. So that's my second big there with
Are
Claxton.
you
Later
are
on, I
you
got not.
are you going after Keldon a little bit more, or is that just because he fell?
No, that was just like a weird position in the
Yeah,
draft, and I was kind of just like I didn't really like who was available. Um, and I also haven't taken a lot of Keldon Johnson, so I
same.
just so I just took a pick there. But then I followed that with Azor, Jonathan Kuminga, and Grant Williams as my other three forwards. So on a team with Randall and KD, there's really no shot that any of these other guys are going to outperform them, but
Yeah,
there is a chance that one or two of them have really, really nice averages in some random weeks, so could possibly fill into a flex position. Or,
yeah,
who knows? Maybe Randall has an off week or KD gets hurt. Maybe a Grant Williams or an Azor Thompson, well balanced players can fill in for 30 points in your lineup. Um,
yeah. And Grant
it's a
Williams, he's
really
on the
well balanced
Mavericks.
team. Yeah,
He
so I
has some of
actually
the
took. Mhm.
he has some of the 4 game weeks in the stretch. So that's why one of the reasons why I like taking Williams is like just because he plays a
Mhm.
lot and he's on the Mavericks,
So
he's going
so
to
I
fill up
actually took
on
yeah, I
some
took a
spike
few
weeks there. Yeah.
Mavericks. I took
Who
Grant
else did you
Williams
have?
and then I took Tim Hardaway. And this is also
Nice.
a
That's a
team
guy
that
I
was
want too.
yeah, and this is a team that also has Kyrie Irving on it as my primary guard. So,
Ooh.
guys are going to play a lot. Maybe if Kyrie's not the one going off, maybe it's Timmy. So I have a little bit of I got some Dallas Mavericks in there. Really
Nice.
well balanced team, 7-6-3 build. Yeah. Really, I'm intrigued by that team. That one, I also got D'Angelo Russell and Shaden Sharp as
Mm,
my guards with D'Anthony Melton, Tim Hardaway, and Kyle Lowry.
nice. I don't have that pairing of D'Lo and Sharp that much. That's a fun one too. They're kind of going around a similar part. of the draft. So, nice, fun. You want to hop in one more before we get out of here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. On your mark, tell me when you're going in.
So I'm entering. There's one more to start. Draft starts soon. You got it?
Yep. Woo!
Let's go. Yo, dude, this is ridiculous.
And now, all right, you're 6. I got 11 again.
Nice.
I've got so many drafts on this side of the board. It's just like I just want top 4, top 5 picks. I'll go through how many of like the Jokic, Giannis, Luka, Embiid, Tatum teams I have, and then I'll tell you how many other first-round picks I have outside of that. It's gonna be a lot. But yeah, you got the 6th spot. It's the worst spot. Let's see. You think anybody ahead of you is gonna fuck up and choose like SGA in the top 6, top 5? Hello? Oh, I didn't realize you went away. My bad. Jordan is away from the screen. He is getting his stuff together. I think something's going on with Giannis. So we go Yoke. Yan.
My bad, bro.
No, you're good. I just didn't see you. So yeah, you're in the 6th spot, which means you got the shitty spot.
Yeah, it's shitty. Well, we'll see who looks like Luka. Well, I'm not going to get Luka, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see if SGA goes in, ahead of.
And I take Tatum.
Maybe. There's Luka, and
I think I'm taking SGA though.
Yeah, no, I've been doing that a lot. I've been taking him over Davis.
I also
recently.
I like Halliburton as well, but SGA is just a lot of buckets.
Yeah. Like when you think about it, like okay, we feel comfortable taking Luka because of his high output production. Between SGA and Halliburton, who do you think has a better chance of reaching that type of ceiling or threshold?
Well, I do like Halliburton a lot. It's just that I think Shea is going to get you more consistent 30-point games and potentially even more. Shea's just a, perennial scorer. And Halliburton's fantasy points are predicated on assist. You got to have your teammates hit shots to make assist.
Sure.
So consistency, I like Shea. I'm going to see if I can get Wemby here. If you don't take him.
No, I think we're trying to get a little bit weird here. Yeah, I'm going to get a little bit weird here. And then I got another guy going after him that I still also like. But yeah, I think I want to try and target Triple J in the next
you just
round.
took Dame?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I don't think there's a ton
over
of Dame.
Over LaMelo?
No, well, I wanted both of them.
Oh,
and
you just got LaMelo. Oh, shit. Nice.
Yeah. And I think they both have like a later ADP of like 15 and 17. So typically they're not going together a lot. And I kind of like them both as like that bottom elite tier of guard.
No, I like that. I think I might have a Dame and LaMelo team as well somewhere.
Yeah. So I wanted to throw that one in as well. I may do that with Book as well and get him with some of the guards that are going on that second half of the board because Book always kind of goes in between 16 or call it like 18 and 24. I rarely see him go on the other half of the board. So I think mixing him in with some of those.
Wemby just got taken.
Yeah, Winky taking him there. Okay, so Winky's got him pretty high too. So that makes me feel better.
Where's that?
You can just see the upside. Like, let me look at. I don't think Wemby had a great points per minute, but like he's also just fucking around out there.
Yeah, it's preseason.
No, he had 1.6 points per minute. He had 1.7 and 1.6 points per minute in 23 and 19 minutes. That's wild.
Insane.
Like, that's better than what AD is putting up. AD was at like 1.5 points per minute. And of course, it's for a whole season. I don't know if Wemby can do that for a whole game in a whole season, but
yeah, he definitely can.
he's worth that early first, or I guess not early first, early second, late first round pick. Honestly, like after AD,
definitely.
I can, and Sabonis, I can make a definite case for him being the next big, very quickly coming off the board. That's a tier.
Definitely.
All right, you're about to be on the clock here. Bunch of wings. Obviously, you're looking at Zion and Lowry. Hopefully, you got one of them.
Yeah, that guy has Tyrese and Wemby. I love that build.
Yeah, that's a fun one. I think I had one of those yesterday. I took a bunch of Wemby. I'm up to 20% Wemby now. I was very under. I was very under on him, and I just made a concerted effort yesterday. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna take some Wemby teams in like the second round, not knowing if he's probably not gonna go up higher than that. But shit, man, he's fucking fun to watch.
He sure is. No, he's amazing.
That's the other thing with best ball. Like, you also want to like take guys that you like want to root for, like during the year. I want to fucking root for this guy, man. He's a hell of a fucking player. Hell of a guy. What a guy. You lighting up?
Nah, bro, I got Oreos on deck.
Oreos on Oreos. You didn't want to eat your food on stream like me?
Well, I just had them in the pack. Had to bust it open. Pause.
Is this the leftover dinner from last night?
Exactly.
From 2 nights ago? Yeah. I'm already having my little Reese's mix. Yeah.
I'm just mad stoned and got the munchies.
You? Stoned? Nah. Got my Triple J team. Gonna make an effort to draft him on this turn a little bit more. What other Scotty team? Let's see if Jeremy or one of these other wings falls to me now. Jabari maybe back at 60. Bring up the board. J Hoops, SGA, LeBron, and Zion. That's a fun little team. That's not a combo that's going to be super popular. Zion typically wasn't falling. Maybe he was going at 30 at a certain point. Maybe, no, that's a lie. There's probably some SGA, LeBron, Zion teams. But yeah. Let's see what Winky does again. Bane. I don't like Bane. Well, who are the other guards, actually? There's not a lot of guards there. I'm taking Garland over Bane.
Who are we going to take? Are we going to lose the $10 this time?
It's either B.I. or Garland for me, if I were you. Even with 2 wings, I just take – there's a major gap between B.I. and the next guy. But, like, I think you can get that coming back. That's the thing. Look at all the bigs on the inside. You had Sky Hoops got 2 already. JP got 1. This guy got 1. What are the odds all 3 of those guys were going to be gone? I just feel like there's a tier break. Like, okay, so who you targeting now coming back? Oh, you want Ja. That's why. You're going to get Ja. Okay, now you get Ja. Great.
Oh, my God, bro.
What's up?
Nah, it's been a long day. I'm just zooted, man.
Good thing we didn't do like a legitimate stream and I had to like ask you questions.
I was like, just don't have it in me. Pause.
I'm glad we pivoted. Had to get that in. I'm glad we pivoted. Pause again.
Yo, I drank a fucking latte before this too and did nothing.
You have to shit yourself?
And now it's oat milk.
Oh, nice. Good call.
Yeah, I don't do regular milk no more.
I got to get on that.
You're still you?
So, like, I don't really drink. I really don't drink milk anymore, but I do have In-N-Out milkshakes, and those definitely got milk in them. I'll tell you that.
Those definitely got milk.
We'll leave it at that.
Mm-hmm. So now I take Ja. Darius Garland just went.
Yeah.
That was a steal right there. But I'm fine taking Ja. I like this team.
I bet Winky wanted Ja. That's why he took Desmond. Now he took Jabari. You're not going to give me Wagner, are you? No. Wagner's going to go. It'll be maybe Jeremy, but I'm probably not going to get Jeremy, though. This guy's probably going to go Jeremy. But I am going to go Maxey, though. Let's do that. Because this guy's got 3 wings. This guy really wants to be a dick and take Jeremy. All the power to you, my man.
Yo, you want to do one more draft after this?
Yeah, but not on stream, though.
No. On stream, bro. Let's push it to the limit.
No, we're chilling right now. We don't
I'm just fucking around. Yo, bro, let's just leave the stream on forever. Let's just sit here and play Underdog Fantasy forever. I quit my that's the next title of the next episode. I quit my day job to play Underdog Fantasy like a degenerate. I know you want to lose $10 and the rest of your life.
Most people having $15.
I feel like I'm getting a second wind here, though.
Well, I'm definitely getting off stream after this. But we still have 10 more picks. So let's actually act like we're on stream.
Let's round it out. Let's round it out strong.
So you're coming up on the clock again. Right now.
Yeah, I'm targeting guards again. I think I might take. Do I want Jalen Green or CJ McCollum, or am I going to take Scoot?
I think Scoot has the highest upside. I'm always going Scoot in that scenario.
You think Scoot got the highest upside for real this season? I think Jalen Green's going to score more. Well, you know what?
There's a lot of things going on in Houston. I don't know. Jalen Green, I've never
I took CJ.
loved.
I got sold by that graph you showed me yesterday with CJ.
What do you mean? What did I show you yesterday?
Or not yesterday, a couple days ago, where CJ had it was like 50-point fantasy weeks, 2 or 3 times, and he's also more like on this particular team that I have. I just took Ja and Shea, so next to Shea, I want someone who I know is going to perform every night, and that's CJ. So Jalen might have lower floor games, and I think Scoot will also have lower floor games. That's why I took CJ.
And especially with Scoot, he's probably going to be putting up more numbers near the end of the year rather than the beginning of the year. You already have for the end of the year. You need a guy for in the beginning of the year.
He's going to come out day one and run shit. Yep. So I took CJ.
I forgot you had SGA already. So as your third guard, that makes a lot more sense than Simons. Because you know what you're going to get, and you're going to get a little bit more as well. It may not be as consistently high, but you just need to get it to the point of Ja coming back. So, all right, now you got a little bit of a
absolutely
run cards.
Yeah, I'm gonna target RJ Barrett or Cam Johnson.
So you're going wing here? You need more wings?
I'm going
Zion.
wing.
Oh yeah, with Zion, LeBron. Yeah, no, this is a good place to take a wing for you. OG would have been nice too.
OG would have been nice, but I'm not sold on his scoring right now. RJ and Cam, I think, are going to have bigger games. See, like, this is a situation where I don't really care about the floor. I want the ceiling.
Yeah.
It depends because I have my forwards already there. So I just want guys that I know are going to get me at least 30 points and potentially more. Cam Johnson's got some really high output potential.
Yeah, I like that a lot for this.
But
build.
I'll probably take RJ because I think RJ is a little bit more. I think RJ is going to. Well, never mind. But that's why we take Cam.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cam solid.
And I'm a target Azor on my way back.
Yeah, I'm gonna fade away from him. I think I like him as a player. I think I'm gonna fade both Thompson twins. I'll tell you why. I like them as NBA players. I think they're gonna do well this year, but I don't think they're gonna score enough to be fantasy relevant in the top 1 percentile of teams that you're.
No, I could see that. Especially this season. Yeah.
Like I think when you're thinking about it, I think at this kind of Aaron Gordon. I think like Middleton / KP, Chris Middleton, MPJ tier of wing. I think after that, I'm kind of like gonna wait a little bit. This little tier of Azur, Brandon Miller, John Collins, it makes me a little bit queasy inside. I am going to take my guy J-Dub though, and hope I get one of Middleton or MPJ. This guy's
that's fair. That's fair.
He had a 3 early wings, so he took Vassal and he took Azur. So I don't have
another episode of How to Lose $10.
I don't have much Middleton, so I'm going to go Middleton here. I'm worried he still could be kind of hurt and not.
I think it's low floor, low ceiling though. But if you want like a nice consistent 30-point output, I think that's the way to go.
Yeah, which I think when I got Scotty and Jeremy who I'm making big swings on, I'll take a few more guys too, but I got a few MPJ teams. And MPJ also has just the weeks where he's not contributing to a winning lineup because he's only getting 24. He's only getting his points and then a few rebounds.
God damn it. I was hoping Russell would drop to me.
Well, you can take your guy next if Winky doesn't do it. Yeah, you want to take Ben?
Ben? Yeah, I have him in my queue.
MPJ is also really good.
Yeah, but I'm not really.
Oh, you need guard though. You need guard.
I'm just not totally sold on consistency from MPJ. I think that's like a big point of emphasis for the Nuggets this year is that he has I think they want him to average at least 20.
Yeah, and this was his first offseason where he could actually
work out and
practice, and not just rehab the whole time
and add stuff to his game. Yeah, it could be a nice little year of growth for him.
It's interesting. He was talking about it, and they asked him are you working on things to improve your game? And he was like, not really. On my team on the Nuggets, I understand what my role is. I'm not going to be dribbling around. And he did his little high dribble thing, which I thought was kind of funny. But he's like, what I'm doing is playing defense and shooting the 3. And I think he's going to have that role. And maybe he just excels at it even more, especially with Jokic, Maul, pick and roll, just probably look like it's amazing again. I love him at 97. Why are you taking Miles Bridges over Michael Porter Jr.? I'm sorry, man. maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Miles Bridges plays 40 games. Maybe he's only suspended 20 games before the All-Star break. Maybe he plays 30-something games, but
he plays more. I think he's back at the facility. He had to turn himself in for some shit, but I don't think it's a pressing matter. Who knows though? The enigma is still there. The cloud is still there. So who knows, man? When it's something like that, you probably want to stay away. But dude's dropping. PJ's just been balling out, and he's been with the team. So Miles Bridges is going to have to earn his spot back. And if PJ is just outperforming, then it's going to be really an awkward place. I just took Duran because I only had Chet as my only big. So I really needed a big. I think I'm going to target Nurkic as well on my way back.
Yeah.
Really, really like Nurk.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be taking Nurk. I like Gafford and Okongwu over him just for their potential. But
I like
if
Nurk for his playmaking, though. You know, he does get some 4 or 5 assist nights. Like, you know, he's like a 15, 5, 5, and 2 guy. Maybe more rebounds, actually.
I'm a little bit torn what I'm going to do here. I think I'm leaning.
So you can get PJ. Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I'm going to do that, actually. Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah. Fucking steal, dude.
I have him further down my rank because I haven't adjusted with Bridges yet. So I do have to move him up my rankings. That's a good point. Thanks,
Of course, bro. I actually think I might have to go wing here. Pretty fucking shallow. Probably take Obi. But I have Nurkic in my queue as well. But I'm comfortable with Duran and Chet holding it down. I think that's a lot of upside there. I'll probably take like Andre Drummond at the end, you know, just to give myself a little padding there. Maybe I'll take, you know, like a Nas Reed somewhere late.
Yeah, I just went Gafford. I reached on him, but I don't like Nurk.
Had to lose $10.
I don't like Capella much either. Yeah, so even if Okongwu falls, I might take him coming back. But then you said you're going to take Obi. Yeah, it's always a weird part of the draft. I liked this part of the draft a lot earlier, a few weeks ago. But yeah.
Oh, Obi just got cooking.
Damn, Winky, he's a good drafter. He's a good drafter.
He is. I'm going to have to take SoCan.
He's in the daily streets a lot. That's what my buddy Ace Viper, who's number 2. So get this, my dude that I like streamed a bunch with, when I went to college with, he is number 2 in the regular season for the Best Ball Mania tournament of 677,000 participants. Here's the second best team through 7 weeks.
What was this last year?
No. This is this season. He's in second place. Currently.
Oh, for football.
Yeah, for football. Sorry, yeah, for football, for Best Ball Mania, for the 677,000.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
And he's in second place. Wild.
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to the Viper. We're not streaming this week because I'm gonna be out in LA visiting my sister, my fam. But when I get back, we're gonna stream. Hopefully, talk about it. Hopefully, he's in first after that. We'll see. All right. What are you thinking here?
I'm thinking hard about this. I mean, it's either a Okongwu quickly or maybe Jordan Clarkson here.
No Boyan? You're done at wing for right now?
Well, I just took SoCan and who else did I take? SoCan and Cam Johnson to back up Zion and LeBron. So I think that's solid for this particular spot. I would target maybe Lou Dort coming back around or Kuminga, Jarris Walker. So I think I want Quickly or Clarkson here. I think I'm going to take Clarkson. I've taken a lot of Quickly recently. And I can get Nas Reed or a Zach Collins somewhere late. Yeah. Or I think I might, we'll see what happens. I think I'm going to take Jordan Clarkson. Settle on that.
No Quick?
I've taken a lot of Quickly. And also Clarkson most likely will start with Taylor Horton Tucker. So I'll take a starter over a bench player who has similar bursts.
That's fair. Especially this is your John team, right? So you get a guy that can come in right away.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind if you grab THT late too.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that either. I can always take THT.
Yeah, he's a great go-to guy late. great points per minute. Let's see what he's at this preseason. It's pretty good, though, if I remember correctly. Jalen Horton-Tucker.
I also like Jalen Johnson, man. He had a 8 assist or 7 assist preseason game. Like, that's pretty nice indicator from your wing. If your wing's getting dimes, that's why we like SoCan.
No, he's got quick. I like that. But THT,
Nice.
1.4 points per minute in 25 minutes, 1.2 in 17, and then he had 0.98 in 21. But even in that game where he had the 0.98 points per minute, he took 13 shots. Thank you. As well. So going Dort time.
A Dort throw?
A Dort throw. Make a Dort throw.
I love that. Make a Dort throw.
All right.
I do like this, in the 150s at wing here. They have a lot of interesting wings. Really like Grant Williams and Jalen Johnson in there, and Rui Hachimura. I think those are all value. And Kelly Oubre actually has been balling.
Yeah.
I might take Oubre here. I haven't taken any Oubre. He had 17 points in the first half today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Kelly Oubre.
I think I took him on stream once, and you talked me out of him to take him in again. So I haven't been taking him. I think it makes sense though. So we're looking at Jalen Johnson. Oh yeah, he had 1.7, 1.65 points per minute. Again, this is 17. 21, it was around 1. And then at 25, it was around 0.44. But he shot 2 of 8, so it's that's on a poor shooting night. But yeah, I guess he has 7 assists. Wow. So is he a
Jalen Johnson
player? Yeah, is he a legitimate wing player, or is he like an actual guard or an actual big? Or something?
No, he's a wing, but I think I would compare. He's a more athletic Kyle. He's Kyle Anderson, but he doesn't move in slow motion.
Gotcha. He's not a slow Kyle Anderson. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll share this screen for a sec while I'm fucking around on here. Okay. Who was the other guy you just took?
I just took Kelly Oubre.
Kelly Oubre. That was the person I want to look at.
Yeah, you should check his. I want to see what his stats were tonight.
Okay. So 1.
Yeah, let me check. I actually got it. Mm-hmm.
No, I got it right here.
Sweet.
I already had it up. 21 points. I had it up in the other tab. 21 points, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. That's what you're looking for.
That is what you're looking for. That's about how many underdog stats is that?
That's
40 points.
20, I think more. Because that's 21 points plus 12 defensive points. Right there is 34 plus. Yeah. No, you're right. About 44 points.
Sweet. Yeah, that's exactly what you want there.
So that's about a 1.3 points per minute ratio.
And look at Tobias Harris in there. He had 18? 18 and 9. Wow, that's more than I was there's also no Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
Look at Paul Reed, though, too, 18 points.
Kelly Oubre took 24 shots. Let's not get completely over our skis here.
Oh, my God.
Because, yes, Paul Reed played well, but, again, he only took 15 shots. I'm saying only because Joel Embiid's taken 24, 25. So then Kelly Oubre, Tobias Harris, and Melton, or whoever the other guard is, isn't getting that many.
So I took Jalen Johnson here.
Nice. I like that. So you went Oubre. Okay. So what do I need? I have. Oh yeah, I think I'm thinking about doing a 6-6-4 build, and just just taking big with some of my last 2 picks to mix with Gafford and Jaren Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess if I'm taking Jaren Jackson that high, I should kind of assume he's the guy. If I can get Collins or Reed here, I would be thrilled. This is the only guy that's probably going to take him. I bet he's going to take one of them.
I don't know. Yo, Zach Collins has been dropping a lot. You can probably get him.
Well, I'm up next, so I get either of them. I may push it because, yeah, who am I going to take the
We're
next
targeting
time?
the same guys, so, you know.
I know. Well, I'm coming around the other side. You know what? I'm going to take Malik Monk because I've been taking a lot of him. I need more of him in this range, especially if he's fallen to the 150s. I don't mind that. And then
I think
I'll take
they both.
Zach Collins.
I think one of them. You'll get probably one of them. Oh yeah, nice.
And you can still get Nas Reed.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the move because these
this
guys
guy's
have
the
already
only one.
2 bigs. Yeah, he's taking them.
Well, let's see. He's got Sabonis and Kessler though, so that's a pretty big investment. So he might wait. If he was smart, he would do. I think there's a tier gap. Okay, good call.
Nice.
You're gonna get him. Yeah, that's a fun little build. So looking at your team now. Well, actually, let's go back here. Let's see who you got. So yeah, you're gonna get Nasri here. So looking at you, SGA, LeBron, Zion, Chet, Ja, CJ, Cam Johnson, Ben Simmons, Jalen Duren, Jeremy Sohan, Clarkson, Oubre, Jalen Johnson, Nasri. A lot of upside at wing here late with your LeBron, Zion stars. So like understanding you're going to be missing some games probably more than likely, some weeks with those two. I like layering in these high upside guys because like, hey, if those guys don't go off and you have fucking who was drafted around here, like Caleb Martin in there instead, like you're not winning anything with Caleb Martin instead of Kelly Oubre, you know. So I like that pick. I like that pick a lot. Like you're not winning with Herb Jones instead of Jalen.
You're definitely not winning with Herb. I think Caleb can have. Caleb can have an interesting season though. I haven't taken him as much, but you know, when guys break out in the playoffs, I think that's like a nice indicator for what we're going to see the following year. Fred VanVleet had that same kind of breakout thing. I know it's different because he's like an offensive like player, and Caleb's just like a hustle guy. But you know, certain guys that like Herb Jones, he's just going to take what the game gives him. You know, it's not really a reliable source of fantasy value.
No, his usage is way too low. I want to do a study. I'm looking to try and figure out a way to gather this information, but look at all the usage rates for all the players and then do a little graph to see like, okay, is it correlated where like the higher your usage rate is, the more fantasy production, like a points per minute basis, are you going to have? And then start to identify like, okay, what are the things that goes into making a high usage player and try and target those growth guys. Hopefully next year Underdog releases their data and you can look at like some of the team composition stuff and see what worked well and what didn't work well in terms of like strategy. So yeah, what are you thinking right here? You're about to be on.
I'm thinking THT.
It's
pair with Clarkson.
Right? Yeah, that's a nice one.
And then to round it out, I'm thinking about Andre just to give myself bolster my centers. I've also been taking the other Jalen Williams a little bit. He's been performing well.
Yeah, and he's a wing too, which is nice because you get that big production, that backup big production at wing. Like if someone were having a Chet, he could fill in at the starting center position.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is a hard thing to do with late picks like this. Getting 1-for-1 guys at wing is tough.
Yeah, I'm going to end this with a 6-6-4 build, something I haven't done in a while.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I'm going to hang on now. I have actually no fucking clue what I'm about to do. Let's put Hardy in the queue. See if there's another guard that piques my interest. Let's go Hardy. Got a bunch of him, but I just think, especially if I don't have any Luka, like let me take a bet on Hardy because if Luka doesn't go off, then probably Hardy is having some good spike weeks in the 15th, 16th round.
Yeah, I like mixing Hardy in. He's a really interesting player for next season.
Yeah, I'm a fucking homer, dude.
You're gonna take Strother?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on doing it. I just think the upside is so strong. The force is with this one, I believe. The force is strong.
Yeah.
You know, I'll say this. So it looks like Anthony Richardson is being potentially ruled out for the entire season today.
Oh yeah.
So rest in peace, my best ball shares. But I will say I had the foresight to be on Anthony Richardson. I was over 20% Anthony Richardson.
No, you was on that for a minute.
I was telling you about him in like January, February. So we have a nice chemistry and being able to identify talents. And some of it has to do with this intangible thing of just being able to like feel it. You know, sometimes you just see something.
No,
like,
you go with your gut, man.
You know, we were talking about Murray. We brought up the Big Apple basketball game.
Murray was different. Like we witnessed the birth of a star.
That was really fun to see him play it at Baruch back in like that was what maybe I think I was still in college. It must have been like 2012, 2011, 2010, one of those years.
Something like that.
I can't remember now. It's such a long time ago. We're so fucking old, dude. But yeah, I think we have this ability to see a player and have a pretty good gut feeling of how they're gonna perform. Yes, we love the matrix, we love our numbers and spreadsheets and shit, but at the end of the day, it's what's in your gut. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it to you. Give us a last little send off.
Well, let's review our teams. Let's review our teams real quick. Yeah, let's review these teams right here.
So, I still want to do another one after we get off. By the way.
Yeah, let's do it.
So we got my team. This one: Damian Lillard, LaMelo Ball, Jaren Jackson Jr., Scotty Barnes, Tyrese Maxey, Jeremy Grant, J-Dub, Chris Middleton.
Solid.
First Chris Middleton shares. Yeah. PJ Washington, one of my first, again, of him, trying to get a little bit more. Gafford, Emmanuel Quickly, taking a dart on Dort. Malik Monk, guy I'm trying to get a little bit more of. I think he has potential.
High upside here.
Big spike week. Yep.
And I love these last three.
Yeah, Zach Collins, Jaden Hardy, and Julian Strother. I think there's a couple guards in this little range of the 17th or 15th round that I think I would have probably preferred. I've got a lot of Hardy, but I like the upside. And then going with Strother to end. Interesting. Winky went with Taurean Prince, but I like your Drummond pick.
Yeah, Taurean will start, but he's not a stat guy.
Yeah, and even though he had a decent game, because I think I was actually looking this up last night when I made this. When you go to Taurean Prince, yeah, he had a 1.3 game when he had 13 points, 28 underdog points in 21 minutes. But he's just not going to be getting that same kind of usage. He took 9 shots. He's not taking 9 shots in an NBA game with LeBron.
That's the most he'll take.
Like it'll be around 5.
It'll be like 3 or 4 open threes, and the rest are like layups.
Yeah. So it's like, are you hitting your threes? And then between the other guys, though, yeah, he had 7 defensive rebounds in that game. He didn't have more than 2 in any of the other 4 preseason games that he played in. So anyway, I don't want to work on him. All right, your squad: SGA, LeBron, Zion, Chet, Ja, CJ, Cam Johnson, Ben Simmons, Jalen Duran, Sohan, Jordan Clarkson, Oubre, Jalen Johnson, Nasri, love that, THT, and Drummond. Drummond, another guy who just puts up monster points per minute numbers when he's on the floor. in preseason right now. He has a 1.5, a 1.2, and a 1.1 in 14, 14, and 22 minutes. So you're getting above a 1.1. And that's with him not even
Big
shooting
Dre.
particularly well. It was 3 of 12, 3 of 8, 4 of 9 shooting. But then again, 13, 9, 10 rebounds.
I like that 9
14.
shots. Instant double-double.
Yeah. You know, if Vooch misses any time, I know he was somewhat reliable. I feel like he's missed time a little bit last few years.
I don't know why they just don't play them together and have Vooch stretch the floor.
Maybe they just don't.
I know that there's a lack of defense there, but like I kind of like a lineup of Dre, Vooch, Pat Will, and then DeMar and Zach. I think that is a lineup that the Bulls need to play around with a lot more. I just think
you don't think defensively they just get blown by? Like who you putting Vooch out on the perimeter?
Yeah, well, your only defender on that is Pat Will, and even Drummond is not really a perimeter defender. He's a decent rim protector though.
Sure, but what are you going to do with Vooch then? That's the thing is you have him out on the perimeter, and that's not going to go well.
Yeah. It's not defensively. It's just it's definite. They're going to go at him every time. Yeah, it's really hard. Somehow you got to mix like Javon Carter in there. You know, or Javon's the man. Or like, you know, your Caruso or whatever. But yeah, the Bulls, when Andre plays, like he's instant double-double.
Yeah. Do you want to recap any other teams before we get out of here?
Is Kenny G in this draft?
Kenny G is not in this draft.
He's done. He's out.
Yeah, I'll go over Winky's team because I do like Winky's team. Halliburton, Vic, Marketing at 31 too. So you had an option of both.
Wow,
right? That's a sick start.
Yeah, I think I did.
And then you fucked him. I bet he wanted to go Bane and then get Ja. And then he probably
on
would
the back
fine
end,
yeah. Because he was hesitating for a while on that.
Yeah, but I was gonna take Darius, but he slipped. So
yeah, that's true. No, Darius would have been really nice.
And then you know what? Actually, I think that's right because he goes guard next.
Yeah, because then he went Simons and then Turner, because Turner fell just a little bit, but I like taking another big in this range when you take Vic, just because I think there are going to be weeks that he misses. So just having someone that can give you that replacement level big, I think is important. But then Austin Reeves, Draymond, which is I'm just a little bit torn about him. You're missing the beginning of the season. I don't know.
Maybe he was just a little bit shallow at wing. Yeah, maybe he just needed something because he takes Toppin next. So,
like, maybe take PJ, take an upside swing on PJ, especially when you already have Markkanen and Jabari. I don't know. And he took
Toppin and PJ are very similar though. Like, exactly.
Draymond, you're going to get something. That's
high floor, and then takes.
And he's fine for the beginning of the season with the guys that he has. Okongwu, I love. I talk about him all the time. DeAnthony Melton, a guy we've both been talking about, who's just been balling out in preseason for them. Bobby Portis, he went.
Bobby, crazy eyes.
Max Strus, Kobe White, a guy we've been taking a bunch, and then Torian Prince, who I've already stood on that pick. I don't know.
That was just.
I know he's playing. I know he's playing, but I just don't see a scenario where it's like, oh yeah, Torian Prince, he gave you that week on that $75,000 winning team that you really needed. It's like I just don't see that happening, especially without LeBron. It's like even with LeBron, even if LeBron gets hurt, it's not like he's going to do anything.
And he's also like he might start games, and he's probably not going to finish them. You know?
Yeah. Is there any other team that's sticking out to you that you wanted to chat about?
How about this first team? Nah, not really.
All right. This was fun.
I think this was good. This was good. Man. Fucking fried, man.
Episode. Hope you had a good time. So what, we did 3 drafts, so you lost $30 in about 2 hours. So
How to lose
Good luck
$10
to you.
10,000 times? You do the math for 75K.
And then maybe after all that, you'll have one chance of winning $1 million. Imagine if there's a best ball contest that gets big enough where the grand prize for basketball, where the grand prize is $1 million.
Coming soon.
How many years? Let's put the over under at 2026. Not that we're going to be alive yet, but
Okay.
bringing it back to
the existential dread. No, we're gonna be alive, yo. We'll be here. We'll be around. Bitcoin will be $1 billion, and I won't even be doing best ball no more. That's where we're headed.
You'll be doing it with Bitcoin. Well,
yeah. Oh, word, facts.
Hop in the next draft. I'm gonna hop in right after this draft.
Yeah, facts. I think I'm gonna make a sandwich real quick though. I might take a little break. Hop in the next one.
We're getting different drafts.
Yeah.
For myself, Bobby Stabs. This has been Zaza time. Hope you guys have a good night. Again, we will not be on Wednesday, but hoping to get back on stream next week. Maybe me and you will figure out something to do next week. We'll do it up. But yeah, have a good night, everybody.
In the booth and like the mic on fire. Spitting what I smoke, I'm on Zaza time. She a Ponzi scheme, she go fly by night.